Dear viewers, you are watching Vision for Success. Here with us, Imam Shamsi Ali. We are talking about understanding of jihad in Islam. Yes, brother. So the word, how it is actually misinterpreted, how it is misunderstood.
Yeah, so as I said, that the first part of jihad is physical struggle, and it includes war. But number one, we have to understand that war in Islam is a permission. It says in the Holy Quran, أُذِنَ لِلَّذِينَ يُقَاتَلُونَ بِأَنَّهُمْ ظُلِمُوا. Permission is given to the believers because they are oppressed. So it means that if our enemies are coming to attack us, we cannot just be silent. We cannot just be quiet. You have to do something. And that's why you have to defend yourself. So it means that war in Islam is defensive in nature. We cannot initiate war for any reason. Unless someone come and wanted to kill us, then we have to defend ourselves. But even though someone wanted to come and kill you, you have to engage, number one, peaceful engagement. I used to say this to the small kid. You know, if someone wanted to come and hit you, what are you going to do? He will say, I will defend myself, I will hit him back. I say, not yet. According to the Holy Quran, smile and shake hand. You know, that's what the Holy Quran says. إِدْفَعْ بِالَّتِهِ أَحْسَنُ. You have to defend yourself in a better way. If someone come to punch you, then you have to smile and say, excuse me, sir, what is wrong with me? Is anything wrong? I'm sorry if I did something wrong. That is the best way to defend ourselves. But how about if he insists to kill you or to hit you? Then the Holy Quran says, فَأَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ. Then turn away. Run away. You don't have to fight back first. Just run away. Escape from him. So you don't have, he doesn't have to beat you. But how about if he's running behind you? He insists wanted to hit you. At that moment, you cannot do anything else. There is only one way, and that is to defend yourself. In the process of defending ourselves, there are two possibilities to happen. Either we kill him, or we got killed. If we kill him, nothing to be blamed, because basically we don't want to kill anybody. And if we got killed, that is what shaheed in Islam. We got martyred. And so the point is that war in Islam is not as simple as it is. Imagine when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Sahaba, of course, to engage in a battlefield in a war. And the Holy Quran says, وَقَاتِلُوا الَّذِينَ يُقَاتِلُونَكُمْ وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. Fight those who fight you, but don't transgress the bound. Don't go beyond the limit. What does it mean? Do not go beyond the limit, because Allah doesn't like those who go beyond the limit. Means if the people fight with you using sword, then you have to use sword. This is called eye with eye. If someone comes to you and punch you with hand, then try to defend yourself with hand as well. This is what I call just war. But you cannot. Someone comes to you, fight you with sword, and then you bomb with nuclear bomb. Because that is zulm, that is oppression in Islam. Or according to some Muslims, according to some terrorists happen to be Muslims, they say, no, America is coming to our lands. They are taking our lands. They are taking our economic resources. They are influencing our political life. They are changing our social life. So they feel that they have the right to come to America or somewhere else to bomb American interests. That is absolutely wrong, transgression in Islam. If someone is coming to you, attack you economically, what is the equal war? Attack them economically. It's if America come with the economic system, then you have to prepare yourself to build an economic system. If America has Wall Street, why you don't have your own, whatever you call it? So my point is that war in Islam must be just. Secondly, thirdly, when you engage in a war in Al-Islam, then you have to engage in a very civilized manner. Means Rasulullah ﷺ, whenever he sent out army to fight, he advised them, don't kill the women, do not kill children, do not kill elderly people, do not bother those who are worshipping in the house of worship, do not even cut off trees, don't poison the wells, don't kill animals. So it means you can only engage in a war, okay, against those who are fighting you. Even you find young people, strong, healthy, but they don't do anything against you, don't touch them. That is the advice of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Imagine when Rasulullah entered into Makkah, after he was forcefully leaving Makkah to Medina, and when he became strong, he was forced by the circumstance to come back to Makkah, you know, to invade and to take over Makkah. No bloodshed. No bloodshed.
Yeah, there was no
shedding. No, he didn't shed any blood. No killing at all. You know, and more than 10,000 people. 10,000 with strong army, Prophet Muhammad entered into Makkah, these people used to abuse them, used to punish them, used to hate them. Now they are coming powerfully. They didn't revenge. They didn't kill anybody. But nowadays, in the 21st century, people consider themselves more intellectual, more smart, more civilized. Whenever they enter into any city, they will destroy everything. They will kill women and children. Look at what happened in the Middle East. So my point, who is more civilized? The Prophet who lived in the 7th century, or those people who claim to be civilized in the 21st century? So this is war in Islam. So again, coming back, yes, war might be a part of jihad, but that war is a smaller part of jihad. Now coming to the second part of jihad, and that is intellectual jihad. The Muslims is about knowledge. I mean, we want, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam wants this ummah to be smart ummah. And that's why the first ayah came down is about read, iqra. And now the largest words in the Quran, the Holy Quran, the most repeated word in the Holy Quran is the words which are related to our mind. Don't you think, don't you reflect, don't you ponder. All these are mentioned in the Holy Quran repeatedly. The second large number word, the first one is Allah, the word Allah. So it means that Muslims must engage in the jihad intellectually. And it was in the past, when the Muslims are so capable intellectually, they build a vast, huge civilization. The father of math is a Muslim. The father of chemistry is a Muslim. The father of medicine is a Muslim. Ibn
So
Sina.
intellectually means not only religious knowledge.
Of course, absolutely. Because it is only in those who are secular who separate between this knowledge and that knowledge. For Muslims who understand that secularism is not in the religion, we embrace every kind of knowledge. That there is only one kind of knowledge, and that's the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's being manifested in math, being manifested in medicine, manifested in chemistry, manifested in biology, manifested in religion, religious knowledge. But you cannot just say, oh, knowledge here is only fiqh or seerah or tafsir. No, knowledge here is everything that you need to improve your life in dunya and akhirah, here and next one. So when we engage in this kind of activities, improving our intellectuality to become smart, to do some innovations, these are jihad in Islam. And the Sahaba, the Muslim of the past, have proven it. And that's why even today, people in the West are enjoying this advanced civilization materially, I'm speaking material, because of Muslims. Because of Muslims. If they are honest enough, they will acknowledge that the foundation of material civilization in the West nowadays that we are enjoying had been founded by the Muslims. If it is not because of the father of chemistry, for example, Al-Bayruni, it is difficult for people in the West to understand this kind of knowledge. If it is not because of Ibn Battuta, who traveled the world, not that many people know the world. If it is not because of Ibn Sina, the father of medicine, not many people who knows medical. And so my point is that Islam had been so contributing into advancement of human civilization because of the intellectual jihad.
So now why we are behind now? Because those days when they are supposed to be behind, they were in the leading position. They were actually showing the civilization that they are inventing a lot of things.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why we are behind because we have taken this religion partially. Means we consider ourselves so religious when we are in the masjid, when we are in the month of Ramadan, when we are in Mecca. But other than that, we feel that we have nothing to do with Islam. And so we do it according to our own desire. The Muslim can advance when they are related themselves to Islam in any field. A Muslim can be a successful doctor if he is relating his medical to Islam. It means he is doing his doctor being a Muslim. It means he is worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he do it professionally, and then he do it with all courage because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants him to be professional. So one of the reasons why we are left behind because we don't care about what some Muslim call secular knowledge, which is not secular knowledge. It is the knowledge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah teaches me fiqh, Allah who teaches me tafsir, Allah also teaches the doctor medical. It's Allah is the alim. He is the teacher of everything. Allama al-Quran khalaqa al-insan. Allamahu al-bayan. So he's the one who is the source of knowledge. And so because we marginalize people who have this knowledge, we consider them not really Muslim if they are doctor, if they are engineer, if they are pharmacist. And that's what makes us basically left behind compared to the Japanese, compared to the South Korean, compared to the European, compared to many others in the world.
So you're talking about the third point of this.
Yeah, and the third part of jihad certainly is the most important. And that is what we call al-mujahada in al-Islam, and that is spiritual struggle. You know, spiritual struggle is related to every corner of life. When I eat without spirituality, I eat for nothing, because I eat only to fulfill my stomach. When I eat for spirituality, I say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, I eat halal, and I ended my food with saying Alhamdulillah. It has spiritual sense. When I sleep, I say Bismika Allahumma ahya. In your name, O Allah, I'm sleeping. If I only sleep, that is just to fulfill my desire. When I pray, it's fulfilling our desire. So my point is that when you talk about the third part of jihad, we are talking about the most fundamental jihad. And to be honest, initially, fundamentally, originally, that is what jihad is all about. It is about to enhance our spirituality. Why is that? Because when you are strong spiritually, everything will be easy. You know, I may not have money, but I have strong spirituality. I don't have to blame myself. I don't have to blame others. I don't have to be over sad simply because I don't have money. If I am rich and I have a strong spirituality, I don't have to be over arrogant. I don't have to be arrogant. I have to be humble even, because I have money. Who gave me money? Allah gave me money. I have position. Who gave me that kingdom to become a king? Allah gave me that kingdom. And so I will be humble for that. So the point is that when you have that spiritual strength, you are going to be even best human beings. And that's what makes Prophet Muhammad ﷺ best human being. That's what made the Sahaba best human beings. Not because of their money, not because of their physical and material power, but because of spiritual power. And that's why in Islam, everything's related to spirituality. Everything else, you know, we do fast.
So we'll take a short break. Dear viewers, stay with us with Vision for Success.